everybody. Well, I'm just doing a little bit of computer stuff since it's freezing cold day. I can't really get outside much. This was the computer that you recently saw the video on, booting up Windows 98 excellently. It's a Pentium S, I recall it being. I'll pop the heatsink off in a minute and show you what it is, but it's in immaculate condition considering how well it's been, or considering the condition I found it. It's really good inside. I've blown all the dust out, but other than that, this thing is in real good nick. The reason I got the cover off this one is I want to see if I can compare parts with this one, which I found last year and did a video on pulling it apart. I know some of my original subscribers would remember this computer when I brought it home and how I had to push all of this back because it was all smashed in. That was all busted up. I'm still looking for another one to repair that, because basically what they do is they used to hatch it to in terms of stopping people getting the data off of it and being able to run it, they basically just smashed the whole back in. And unfortunately, not only did they damage the graphics card, which is up here, you can see they smashed the header off, and also broken a couple of processors off that tiny little board there. I don't know if it's still enough, it'll focus. Yeah, right there and right there, there's two processors missing. There is a bug, ignore that. But that was basically what killed the intention of putting a new header on this graphics card and getting it working again. It's a very old Tseng Labs card, but basically it's dead. So what I did is I went into school, had a look through the big pile of e-scrap there, and found another card for it, which I might take out in a minute. Which I first thought I'd solved the problem, but what's actually happened is there's another little surface mount capacitor that's been knocked off the board right down on the main board. And if I can't find out what went in place of it, it may kill this thing. So although the casing's still alright, I can probably stick another low profile board in the casing if I really have to, but I don't really want to because these are getting kind of rare, these old Pentiums. Another thing to note is the processor didn't actually have any heatsink compound on it at all. There's just the fan sitting on it like that with its little metal clamp on. And that's all there was holding it on the board. There was no compound or anything, so it may have overheated, you never know. There's no signs of burning, but it's been unfortunate because I have one more of these and it's the Celeron, and it won't fit this board because of the pinouts. It's got an extra pin on that corner instead of missing one. So yeah, hopefully that's still good, but yeah, I don't know. It's got a Fujitsu hard drive in it. I can't see what its storage is. It'll be something very small. Well, that's a Quantum Fireball, 1 gig. I might even pull that drive out just to get out of the way and even have a look over it. But yeah, I might actually plug this one in again. I actually want to see if that is a mouse driver, whether I can put it in this computer and even get a mouse connection and make this a proper old DOS gaming machine. That's what I want to do, get Doom 2 going on it. But yeah, at the moment it's just looking over things, seeing what's stuffed and what isn't. It's even got a 5 1/4 inch floppy disk drive in it as well, which is very pleasing because I've been wanting one of them for quite some time. But I don't have any discs and things for it, unfortunately, so I can't really use it. But I may transfer it over to this one, make this one a proper working machine. You never know. The hard drive out, and it's an awfully heavy thing. It's made by Fujitsu, made in Thailand. I'll just turn that radio down a bit, apologise. I'm not supposed to have it on while videoing, but anyway, ignore that. Yeah, it's fairly old for what it is. I can't see any dates on it. It's model M16, so I don't need to read it out, it's in focus. Doesn't say how much it holds though, that's the other thing. 1997. Calc 25, rev number, rating, 12 volt DC. Doesn't say what its storage is though, that's a bit odd. Jump function, warranty void, all that usual stuff. I like these old drives though, I like the layout of the board on the back, how it covers the entire thing. Well, that's a very heavy drive, they don't make them as good as that anymore. That does not beat, or that does beat solid state crap anyway, should I say. See if I can get down to that busted, in front. I'm gonna have to take some more stuff out, I apologise, I'm really not set up for this today. Okay, well there's all these cards and things out the way. Well, they're not really cards, they're more just headers actually. There's no actual circuit board attached, but right down in there is the Affining processor, if I can get it to focus on it. It may take a while. That's not going to do it, you swine. But it's basically, you see that processor there, right next to it there's a busted off, there it goes. Oh no, just had it. There it goes. Yeah, right next to it there's a busted off, what looks like a little surface mount capacitor right down there. That's just a blank, it's right there. And it's causing quite some concern because I don't actually know what to replace it with. If I can get it to focus on it. Well, it's trying to focus on the bloody rails on the side of it. There it goes. But yeah, you see where the processor is? It's right there. And it's broken. So if I can just find another very small cap, I may be able to salvage one off another board and just get it to solder straight on. But I really don't know at this point in time. I'll probably end up salvaging this out because this has got what looks like a possible mouse driver. It could just be video or something, but that may be useful for getting mouse connection to this computer when I can get it in focus, of course. But yeah, this one even looks like it may possibly have that looks like a PCI slot down there, that big long one next to the RAM cards. I'm not at all sure whether it actually is or not, but it goes down to about here, and then there's a clamp on the same. So, in fact, it may even be a possible Pentium 3. Oh, that'd be nice. If that was a... Oh no, it may just be a SD RAM. I'm fan sizing a bit here. There's no way this thing would be a Pentium 3, because why would I have that there then if it was? It'd be on another board. But that'll probably be for SD RAM, which is a bit interesting because it's got EDO, which is that old stuff there, and it's got that. So that could be useful. What's that? PCI set. You can get a bit closer. Lighting conditions are not ideal. And there's cables all over the place.